And good morning. We're here on a Friday morning. James Phillips, live at 9 on WJLX. And joining me today, we've got Bryan Baker, who's my, should we say, usual co-host? I mean,
tag team partner.
Often a tag team partner here on Live at 9. And then Drake Pittman. What's up, Drake?
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
Good morning. It's always great to see another Empire guy.
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Especially if you were in that Phillips town area. That's where the cool people always live.
Shh. No exact locations.
Right. Oh, well, I can give them your actual, home address if you want people to have it. But,
no.
I don't want to get in trouble for that with your wife.
Well, I live here now, so we're good.
Good morning. What's going on in the Drake Pittman world right now? Everybody should know you from Pass the Jar, which was about a 3-4 year project for you?
Yeah, 4 years, I think.
Yeah, 4 seasons of the podcast, and interviewed people from all over Walker County, and then and now you're on Hootin' and Hollering with Matt Mitchell.
Yeah,
you guys, y'all crack me up most of the time.
Most of the time?
Yeah, most of the time. That. Y'all crack me up. And I'm always honored anytime I get mentioned. Usually it's to do with wrestling somehow.
Yeah, Joey's pretty fond of you, too.
Yeah, and Joey, I have purposely kept Joey from coming on this show yet. I'm going through the rest of y'all. Oh. I'm going to save Joey for the end because I already had Eric and Matt. So now you're here.
Yeah.
Joey will come in the next few months because he's actually one of my longest friends in my life. We met each other in kindergarten.
Oh,
and have been friends ever since kindergarten.
So he's sitting there waiting on his time.
Oh yeah. And so when he comes on, there'll be all kind of memories told, I'm sure. And I'm a little worried about it though, because he's probably got some bad dirt on me.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you have friends like that, especially like in my interview and podcast history. I've learned is like, hey, let's keep some things under the table here.
Right. And Joey's one of those people that'll surprise you. Like, you think he's quiet, and then all of a sudden, boom, he comes out with something, and you're like, where did that come from?
Yeah, ever since he's joined our panel on the podcast, some of the stories he's told, I'm like, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah, and they're all true, too.
Yeah.
Like, he's experienced some crazy stuff. So, good morning. Thanks for being here, though.
Appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on in your world, and then we'll just kind of get into chitting and chatting.
So, like you brought up the podcasting thing, that keeps me pretty busy with Matt and Eric and Joey. I do enjoy that.
Are y'all doing that weekly now?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we did bi-weekly, and now we've kind of moved into weekly, and it's fun. We're getting deep into the barrel of subjects, and it allows us to really think about more, and Matt's gotten some good ideas in the past few weeks that we've been doing, and I love it.
I love it when y'all are talking about growing up and like all the stuff from the 90s and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it just takes me back, too.
It gives me a lot of oh crap moments when I start researching what we're doing for that week, and I'm like, oh, man, I forgot about that.
Right.
And then it'll like play back in my head. It just triggers that memory sense for me. And I bet it does the same thing for them. That's just really nostalgic.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I think anybody that listens that is anywhere in our age range, they get it.
Yeah. Because it's like we just this week's episode was about cartoons.
Oh, perfect.
So
Eric was talking about the Judge Judy thing. About it's like if Judge Judy came on at 3, his dad had to be out of there. It's like 2:30, he's out. He's got to watch Judge Judy.
He had to watch Judge Judy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we've talked about all that kind of stuff. We did like a Little League memory episode. So we get deep into the barrel on majorly nostalgic ideas there.
Yeah.
And then
that's awesome.
Well, I knew y'all talked about video games, and I'm trying to think of the one that I listened to a couple weeks ago. I mean, I was just rolling in the floor laughing because it was making me think of things. And I think Joey even told a story of when we were kids at one point. Now, there was one where he talked about, y'all were talking about spend the nights.
Just sleepovers.
Yeah, the sleepover. That was hilarious.
That really triggered a lot of like old memories for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Joey was talking about us throwing those huge LJN wrestlers at each other and stuff.
Yeah, those are massive too.
Yeah, and those would hurt somebody if you threw them at somebody.
Yeah. So we do that, and Matt will send us the topic, and we'll kind of dig in. We have like a notes section where we'll add in our stuff and kind of just make sure nobody has the same thing to talk about.
Right.
More than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what you don't want to be on there and you and Eric are telling the same story.
Yeah, I do.
Eric would be like, "You just stole my story, man."
I do wish they were a little more wrestling fans than I am,
Yeah.
or about the same as me.
Oh, brother, you're in the right spot here. I'll tell you.
Yeah. We'll get to that before the show's over.
Like we did a '90s wrestling one, and I wasn't like I saw the Attitude Era. I was
yeah. I haven't listened to the '90s wrestling one. I need to listen to it.
It's been a minute since we've done that one.
Was that when Shane was still on there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shane's still on there.
Now, what is it? What got you turned on to podcasts? Like that's something you kind of hit early compared to most people.
So during COVID, when COVID was a thing,
was it ever really a thing?
I don't know.
I mean, if you get Bryan going, it's going to be a conspiracy.
I was just bored and looking for something to do. I've always wanted to create content. Like that's been my thing since I had a camcorder. My brother and we would just go make stupid like golf videos out in our yard or jump off my aunt's house onto onto a pile of mattresses and stuff. Like we were doing that kind of stuff, and I've always been a content guy.
Yeah.
So when when COVID hit, I was bored, and I'm like, I need to find a way to talk to people because I'm going nuts.
Right.
So we started the podcast. I actually recorded a few episodes right before they shut everything down. So luckily I had a few in the bank, and that gave me time to learn the editing process of it. And once it kind of was like, okay, maybe as long as we stay, safe with this kind of interaction as far as how close we are and stuff, I was like, cool. So I set up like my table where we were pretty considerable distance away from each other, but I could still do this.
Right.
So I was just, Pass the Jar came out of boredom, and I really wanted people to, my biggest thing was I always hear only in Walker County.
Right.
And
in a bad way.
And I hate to be that guy, but most people that say that have never left Walker County.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
And I wanted to show that, hey, we've got a lot of good business owners and just top of people here from all walks of life. So when I decided to do it, I was like, I made a list of people that I wanted to start off with, and I was like, if I do this right way, they'll come to me. And that was eventually the case.
People started calling you, wanting to be there?
Yeah, they just were like, hey, could I come in for an interview? And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have those, I would just ask people, and you would be surprised at the amount of people that are like, yes, and then they show up and they get in front of the microphone and they freeze.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
So I would just start
talking. It happens here all the time.
I would just start talking to them and hit record.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, we're rolling.
Yeah.
And then, like, once you did that, they would just feed right into the conversation.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I always liked Pass the Jar, because it was just a conversation. And that's what I try to do here every day is just have a conversation with people. It doesn't have to be so hoity-toity.
No, it doesn't.
You get the real person. Like, I want the real people and I want the listeners to see the real people and why they're even here.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest, at some point through that podcast, I was drunk.
Right.
I would be drunk. They may not have been drunk.
I wasn't drunk on my 3 times on it.
You were crispy clean.
Yeah. That's rare for
Dude. Those are some times, man, recording that podcast. I think I came over, it was like July of 2020.
Yeah.
It was like everything was fully shut down.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, buddy, I'm coming over. We're going to record this. Show him like a case of beer.
Yeah, I was like, good thing we've got things that killed the germs.
Right. Now, I did get a glass of scotch every time.
Yeah, I've always provided the bourbon or what.
Or bourbon. Bourbon's what it typically was, yeah.
Yeah, I would always
We're talking
ask.
high-end stuff, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was all good stuff.
I had to treat the people well.
Yeah.
And then Bryan came in 2 different eras of Pass the Jar. We did it in the room, because every time you came in, we did it in the little room I had created for it.
Right.
But I started doing it on the back porch to kind of give it more of like that southern feel, because we were doing it in the spring and summer, so you could hear the crickets and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was ripping
through the
cigs on the back
podcast.
porch, baby.
Yeah. That too. That helped out too.
Yeah,
like I didn't have to take cigarette breaks with people. Cause
right. They could just be out there smoking outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't smoke, so I was like, some of these people are coming in and smoking. They're like, hey, can we pause so I can go smoke a cigarette? Especially if we were drinking.
Right.
So I was like, sure. And then a 2-hour podcast turned into like 4 hours.
Right. And you could tell by the time that you and the guests got a little bit of fuel in you, because the laughter picked up quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of giggling involved.
that's why I always tell people, I was like, if the episode ran longer than an hour and a half, things kind of got fun. And I was like, they need to hear that.
Yeah, I think that's the fun part of it,
Oh, it was.
did
Yeah.
But you had a great guest on there and really did profile Walker County in a great way.
I appreciate that.
I think that's the thing. Now, how did you two guys meet up? I didn't know y'all were friends, or and I knew he'd been on the podcast a couple times. So
I think I asked him at Foothills initially.
Or
I slid into your DMs the first time.
yeah, we talked about it at because you had introduced the idea to me at the '90s party right before everything shut down.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that was a fun one too.
Yeah, man, that was a great time.
Eric's bar crawl.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
and-
bar crawls are my favorite nights at Tallulah.
It was literally like that week, and then the week after that, everything shut down.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
And then you shot me a message, and I was like, dude, I'd love to. And it was just kind of on from there. I think Brittany was at work, and I kind of came over one afternoon, and we cooked it up, baby.
Yeah.
well, and at that point, you were bored to death too because it was
Oh my gosh.
the
dude.
shutdown. You were playing music to nobody on
Yeah.
on Facebook.
My parents were upstairs listening, like, I can't believe he plays that dirty rap music.
Then the second time he came on was before he went and did the Barstool thing in Tuscaloosa.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot I did that. It was tough times. Yeah, man, because we got to promote that. I actually broke the news on the podcast, because I had signed an NDA and the time was up when I did that.
Oh, yeah.
So we timed it when the episode came out. Super cool.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you letting me do that, man.
Yeah,
That
man.
was awesome.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted people to show hey, there's some pretty dope people from here.
Oh yeah, cool stuff's happening.
Yeah, not people on dope, but
Right.
dope people.
Some people on dope are even a little dope.
Him and Shane, they tried their hardest to get me to get somebody that was out of
yeah.
sorts on the podcast, and I'm like, I can't do
I mean, I could name a few here.
it. Yeah, I grew up in Empire.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
yeah
know
yeah.
plenty.
The South one over here is loaded, brother.
Yeah.
yeah.
So after that, when it was just kind of saw the writing on the walls. I was tired of it,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to just do anything halfway.
I think when you're doing something like that, there's always seasons with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I can continue to do this show every day. But
Yeah.
it's right now it's fun.
Don't you say that.
yeah. Right.
I think it was one of those things that I started off out of boredom, then it turned into I'm doing this with a purpose, and then towards the third, next to last season, I was like, I'm doing this to drink with my friends.
Right. Yeah.
And then
And just keep it going.
that very last season, I was like, I had stopped drinking, and I'm like, all right, I just want to hit the 100 episode mark and call it a day.
Right.
And that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, hey, that was smart. But now, what made you think, even as a younger person, that people care about your content?
Honestly, I don't give a crap. I just like making it.
See,
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
how I've always been too. I'm just going to do it for my fun.
Yeah.
And if other people jump on it, that's great. If they don't, that's great too.
That was one of the biggest things I've learned throughout doing Pass the Jar, Hooting and Hollering, and now what I'm doing now on the side is if they hate it, cool, that's on them. But I'm the one doing it, and
Right.
I'm typically doing it for myself.
Right. You're enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you can tell that by watching your stuff or listening to you on the podcast and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I love doing the hooting and hollering and stuff. Somehow I'm always the target. I get
End up getting picked on sometimes.
Yeah, and
I think it's because you're the youngest guy on the panel.
possibly I am. Matt's got a few years on me.
Yeah, you're the youngest and the smallest,
Yes.
so that just leads to being picked on.
Yeah. I'm used to it.
Well, we're gonna be me and Bryan are gonna be nice to you today,
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
at least for half the show.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, this
We're
is a
just-
safe
I'm just gonna
space.
call you guys my enforcers. Y'all can start rolling up to the set of hooting and hollering with me and be like, we're not bullying Drake today.
Not
They're
today.
not ready for us.
No, it's all good fun though. It's they're my buddies.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and that's the thing. Listening to you guys on there, it's just like four buddies sitting around cracking on each other, like we've always done.
Yeah.
I mean that's what friends do.
yeah. And that's all it needs to be.
Whoever cut y'all's clips, dude, that's just some of the stuff just the delivery, the way it cuts off the clip, it'll just be like a banger at the end of it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Eric Nick yelling, "Naked Grandma," and it just cuts. And
Yeah.
gives the stuff, dude. That stuff, man.
And then you're like Naked Grandma. You got to go listen to that to find out
yeah.
what he's talking about.
Talking about Steve Harvey and Family Feud. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about him doing. He had a judge show or something at one point.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Judge
yeah,
Steve
yeah.
Harvey
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, like the
Man.
judge said, "Booty."
That's hilarious.
Awesome.
Now, did y'all talk about judge shows? I've missed that because I've heard Judge Judy mentioned already now.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember exactly what episode it was. It's been one of the more recent ones.
Judge Wapner's the classic.
Oh, it was what we were watching like at our grandmother's.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
like if
yeah.
you were all like out of school or something.
Yeah, because I was talking about how my grandma would just brain rot Judge Judy.
Yeah. My grandmother, her thing was Wheel of Fortune. If Wheel of Fortune was on, she's watching it.
Yeah,
That's
And,
my
and you
thing.
better get out of her way too.
I love The Price is Right.
Oh, I did too. I
Bob
always
Barker.
like Price is Right too.
Price
Bob
is
Barker's
Wrong.
my dog.
I think my grandmother had a crush on Pat Sajak. I think that's what it was.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And as a teenager, I was okay with who's the lady turning the
Vanna White.
Vanna White. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her name just totally left my head.
At 35, I'm still okay with her.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't watched Wheel of Fortune in quite a while.
Dude, Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, is he on there now?
He's the host.
Oh, see, I didn't even know who came
He's
on
everywhere.
after Sajak. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is everywhere.
Man.
A little too much.
Yeah.
I can handle more Drake Pittman, but not more Ryan Seacrest.
Hey, I appreciate that.
So your new thing is Drake Eats.
Yeah.
What led into that? And is it just local restaurants that you're going to?
Oh no. So I want to clear out Walker County first,
Right.
before I start going elsewhere.
Because I know another guy that rates barbecue.
Yeah.
Our buddy Jared Aaron.
Yeah.
Ooh, crossover.
Yeah, and he typically did not do Walker County restaurants because he didn't want to get anybody to have hurt feelings or just get burned on anything.
Yeah.
But you went straight for hey, I'm tackling the local ones first.
Yeah. I'm not scared.
Yeah. Jared, you scared?
Like,
Gosh, he's about to call in.
Yeah.
and people are gonna know when I do those. If I don't like it, I'm gonna be honest. That I'm gonna tell you I don't like it.
Right.
A little
Yeah.
hurt by
Well,
the
and
bologna
honestly,
review.
if it's a chain's not going to care if you're eating Taco Bell like I saw you eat,
No.
and you don't like their stuff, they don't care.
They don't care.
But if you go to honestly a mom and pop place, to me, if I was running it and I had a local guy come in and go, I just didn't really like that, or you put it on a video, that's good for me to know, and it may be, hey, I may need to change that.
Yeah.
I
I want to be the most honest food reviewer you've seen.
Yeah.
And I've the reason I've been to the places I've been is because I know I like them.
Right.
And I kind of want to just get used to being in front of the camera, speaking my thoughts about the food.
Right.
Before I'm just like, it's trash.
Before you start bashing people.
Yeah. Because, like I did the Crunchwrap Supreme, the new Crunchwrap at Taco Bell. I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was one of them that I saw.
And
I'm not a fan of Taco Bell in general.
Dude,
I love Taco Bell.
I'm sorry.
Taco Bell's my fast food boo. That's what I call it. Because I don't eat a lot of fast food, but if I do, Taco Bell.
Right.
And everybody's like, why Taco Bell? I'm like, well, first off, you know what you're getting.
yep.
And you're not setting yourself up for disappointment.
Right.
Like, if it sucks, you're like, Taco Bell again.
Another Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, I hate McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. I hate those places.
Right.
So,
Now, why should anybody trust you when it comes to food reviews? Like, you're a skinny guy now.
yeah. So, I used to be a fat guy. Like,
You used to be in the club.
yeah.
I was a really big guy. And I want to show that you can. Number one thing is I want to show you can still go eat good food and maintain a good physical
Right.
representation of yourself.
Right.
Because I haven't gained any weight since I started doing this.
That's good. Now, are you eating all of it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No. So if I really like it, when the camera's off,
Yeah.
I'll finish it.
Right.
Like a hot dog, like that's what it says in my bio, a hot dog connoisseur, because I love hot dogs.
You're the hot dog expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot dog man.
So I will finish like the hot dog, but like at JJ's when I got the Chicago beef or Alabama Stackers when I got the burger, I won't finish that.
Right,
Or the
yeah.
fries or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I still want to adhere to what's gotten me down as much weight as I've been.
And you don't really pay attention to the side items like the fries so much, I've noticed. Like, you'll take a bite and be like, oh, yeah, that's a fry.
Yeah, like I rated Alabama Stackers fries, and I was just like, there's no point in rating fries. Like,
Yeah.
fries are fries. I can be like, they're good, or they're bad.
Yeah.
And you're going to hopefully take my word for it.
Now, Alabama Stackers fries are pretty good.
Yeah, everybody told me to get the dirty fries, and I'm like,
I like the dirty
I
fries
didn't try that.
sometimes. They're good, but there's sometimes I just want that potato.
yeah.
And because theirs is so fresh and good. It's a lot like, and I'll tell you somewhere else because you haven't done Green Top yet, have you?
No.
Green Top, just go get a barbecue sandwich and fries.
Yeah.
Their fries are amazing.
Well, see,
Fried
everybody talked about how
pickles.
good their wings are. So
Their wings are good too. And have you tried the Tut Tut sauce?
Yes.
I knew it. That's the best.
Yeah.
Justin Blevins came up with that.
As soon as he told me that he created a sauce at Green Top, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go try it.
Yeah, yeah. So you've got to do a Green Top one.
Yeah, I will, and I'm kind of interested to see how it'll go since they're in that new building.
Yeah, I've been there once since it's been in the new building.
Yeah,
Everything tasted great.
still the
Just like-
same.
Yeah, same stuff.
I've got my hopes up for it,
Yeah.
just because that's where I grew up.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's me and you. That's the only barbecue we knew.
Yeah, and everybody's like talked about the Frosty and stuff. I'm like, listen, guys, I'm trying to go to places I did not frequent
Right.
somewhere in my life.
Your entire life. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I was really glad when I saw yesterday that you'd gone to Jake's on 4th because they're one of our title sponsors. So we can definitely talk about Jake's on 4th right now as long as it was
Man.
all positive.
Oh yeah, every time I've been in there, I've gotten something different.
Yeah.
Just to try it all out, and I'm never disappointed. So when I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna do Jake's this week. She was like, do something with something on it that you probably know you're not gonna like, just so you
Right.
can be honest. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So when I saw they had a smoked bologna with pimento cheese, I'm like, I hate pimento cheese.
Yeah.
Like I hate it. Like it's massively one of the most overrated foods I've ever seen in my life.
Blasphemy, dude.
No, I'm sorry. Like
I love pimento cheese most of the time. Like it depends who makes it and where I get it from, but a good pimento cheese I really like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Jake's is really good on that bologna sandwich.
so, it blended well with the bologna sandwich, but it was that taste of that pimento cheese where I was like, take this off and give me some mustard on it, and I'm fine.
right, yeah,
I'm a simple man.
right.
Oh man.
I love
was
that
a little
pimento-
hurt, dude, when you go like what 8.6.
8.6.
I was like, dude, this
That's a 9 for a bologna
is
sandwich.
9.7 for me.
9.7.
If it would have had mustard on it, it probably would have beaten anything else.
Yeah, it'd have moved up to like
Yeah.
a 9.5 or something.
Because I mean, bologna is really just a flattened out hot dog
yeah, exactly.
if you think about it.
Actual.
And that cut of bologna that he gives on that sandwich is like that thick.
I was surprised how thick that thing was.
Yeah, it was.
That's what she said.
I was waiting on you, man.
I couldn't, man. We're on the radio. I didn't want to do it.
So like when I opened it and saw how thick it was, I was like, okay, so at least it's not just like, oh hey, here's a bologna sandwich. This is a bologna burger.
Right?
Dude,
yeah,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's a piece of bologna steak on a bun.
It's so good, man. And you know, Jake does. He's got this little smoker out back, and
Yeah.
he kind of goes in there and scores it and
Yeah.
seasons it. He does it all right there.
I mean,
It's so good.
And now, how about that steak sandwich? And the funny thing is, every day when I come back from break, I talk about Jake's, and the things I mention: bologna sandwich, steak sandwich.
that steak sandwich, man. He did something there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because I ordered mid rare, and I always order mid rare because at bare minimum I'm gonna get medium. at
right.
restaurant-
Exactly. That's
at
how I am
restaurants.
too. Yeah,
And I even held it up to the camera. I was like, "That's mid rare,"
yeah.
and it was perfect. And I did finish that off.
Did you finish the steak
Yes,
sandwich?
I did. That pepper mayo on the steak sandwich, man.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
And it added that layer of richness on top of the steak. I was like, God, I love this thing.
That's the Ani special.
If anybody is listening right now, and I know there's a ton listening, they're getting hungry and they're ready to go to Jake's for lunch today.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Get the steak sandwich.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of people have recommended steak sandwiches at other places in
Right.
Walker County. So I'm like, we'll just do a battle of steak Sammys along the way.
See which one is the best.
Love it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be tough to beat Jake's.
it's gonna be. That's at a high bar.
Yeah.
And so I don't tell people I'm coming to like, hey, I'm reviewing your food because I'm not at that level yet.
Or, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I want to pop in and just order food.
You're not at that Jared Aaron level.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I bet he calls ahead.
Taking the Dave Portnoy stance, just kind of show up.
Yeah.
get it.
And
No forewarning.
show up and surprise them, then you get what you get.
Yeah, I like that.
Love it.
Because I know I'm going to run into somewhere that disappoints me.
Yeah, that's true. Now it's the bottom of the hour, so let's take a break real quick and hear from our sponsors like Jake's on Fourth. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back on Live at 9 with James Phillips here in just a minute on WJLX. And we are back after the break here with Drake Pittman, Bryan Baker, and James Phillips.
My boys.
We just talked about Jake's on Fourth. They're not getting any more
Jake's on Fourth.
love today. They are amazing. Go check them out for lunch. And then Young Jewelers. Drake, what do you think about the announcement that Young Jewelers is going to a 2-story? Like, that's pretty cool.
We're turning in Rodeo Drive down here.
Yeah, it is.
That was my meaning. I was like, okay, hey, when are we getting Sacks on 5th?
Exactly.
We got Jake's on Fourth.
We've got
We need
Jake's on
Sacks on
4th.
fifth.
Give me Sacks on 5th.
I mean,
Or give me something on 5th.
give me something,
Just
on,
something on
fifth.
fifth.
Yeah, they're moving that direction. There's things over there.
Yeah, well, I need them to say on 5th.
On 5th, yeah, I understand. Just so you know where they're
I
at.
need to know where I'm at.
Was Hickoryland on 5th?
See, I'm not sure which one. 4th is there where former City Hall, you turn up to Tallulah. Is there anything actually on 5th? I think those are further down to like 6th or 7th.
I don't know.
Yeah. We're not
I'm just here living, man.
we're not Siri by any stretch.
No.
So we were talking about Drake Eats, which is Drake's new venture in content creation. He knows nobody cares what he thinks about the food, but he's doing it anyway, right?
Yeah, if anything, I want to drive you to that business,
Right, yeah.
or stay away from it.
If it's really bad.
If it's bad, I'm gonna have to be honest and tell you it's bad.
Yeah.
And
You got to have respect.
then you can say, well, you're either gonna be one of those fish shakers. I'm gonna prove you wrong, or
Right.
and then if you do want to prove me wrong, I better see the video.
That's right, yeah.
That's the thing is mine's documented.
You're just begging other people to be content creators too.
I want people to.
Yeah.
In this day and age, you should be.
Love that.
Yeah, you really should be. In some form, you should be making some sort of content.
Even if you just do like an Instagram page of just taking pictures of butterflies, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, like
Put some positivity out there.
yeah, that's the biggest thing is even if you like I put out a negative review, it's the fact I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I would just want people to do something.
Eating for the love of the game, bro.
Yeah,
Love that.
Now, is the Crunch Wrap the worst thing you've eaten so far?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was so bad? I mean, that thing looked huge. It was as big as your head.
it might have been. It should have just been a salad.
Yeah.
And I got chicken because I don't like Taco Bell's ground beef.
Is that ground beef?
Ground something.
Yeah. It is ground something.
That's what we'll call it from here on out. Ground something.
Tune in Monday. We'll find out.
Somebody needs to do some scientific testing
I'd rather
on
not.
that Taco Bell meat. Yeah,
That
you
will
don't want to know.
Dude, it'll ruin future meals and my whole childhood.
Like my kid loves the Crunch Wrap Supreme, so when I just took 3 bites of it, I was like, "You can have the rest of it.
Right.
I'm not gonna eat it."
Right.
But those fries, I saved a couple of bites for my wife because I was like, "You need to try these." They're
Now I
so
love
good.
nacho fries anyway. I need
Yeah.
to try those new ones that you were trying.
A lot of people don't like them because they're like they're never fresh or anything. Well, I got there at 11 o'clock, so they had hardly been open for a minute
Yeah.
before I got there,
Yeah.
and I got all the new items. The chicken nuggets, I highly recommend you try their chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah.
See, and I've tried other chicken from Taco Bell and wasn't very impressed. But I'm gonna give those a try though.
The macros are insane.
Really?
A lot of protein to calorie ratio. It's awesome. Yeah, a lot of sodium though.
Now, are they really spicy?
The Diablo dusted, they've got that subtle kick.
Okay.
So you're not gonna be just brain's gonna be blown out from like eating
Sweating.
them. Yeah, I was pouring sweat, but the slide is like mild wings make me sweat.
Oh yeah, I got you. Now, how many days a week are you trying to put something out?
Just 2, just because I still work a full time job. I still have hooting and hollering once I finish my rotation, and then I have those 2 free days
Right.
to where I can just like my wife's at work, kids at school. I can go do this without any distractions.
You can just go eat something.
Yeah, and like, hey, I've got you food for dinner.
Right. Yeah. You got to eat something anyway.
Yeah. So it does keep me busy throughout the day because first I got to figure out where I'm going.
Right.
I've brainstormed that throughout the week, and a lot of people have given me a lot of suggestions, and I've gotten notes full already of places I'm gonna go.
Well, and
just
I mean,
here.
just in Walker County, there's so many good places to eat. I don't think people realize that. Like everybody complains and they want that Olive Garden. I see one guy on Facebook all the time talking about an Olive Garden.
Yeah,
But
this guy.
yeah, that guy.
Dude,
And-
when you're there, you're family, okay?
When you come to these mom and pop shops here, you're family.
Yeah.
Dude, you know it's just a troll, right?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to give any free ads away, but there's a place in Jasper that's fairly new that does Italian food, and it's fantastic.
See, I haven't tried there yet.
It's
I need
so
to go.
good,
Yeah,
man.
it's on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's on your list though.
Everything. Yeah,
You got to hit all these places.
Nothing's off. And that's what Matt and Eric were telling me last week. They're like, you're gonna have to go to places that you don't want to go to, and I'm like, I know.
Right. Yeah.
Like, because I was like, because what started is like, do you guys know Dairy Queen had a hot dog?
Yeah.
Dairy Queen has a hot dog?
As a matter of fact, Drake, yes, I did. know
I did
that.
not know that.
Yeah. So I'm like, I gotta try it.
Yeah.
And
Well, it sounds like somebody's already tried it.
Man,
it might be the last hot dog I eat.
It might be.
there used to be one right there in between Pie Factory and where Five Loaves used to be. That used to be a Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
And
that's
my
right.
dad's store was where Five Loaves was.
Okay.
So after school, I'd walk from Maddox to my dad's, and he'd give me like $10 and be like, "Go get you something to eat." And I would always get the chili cheese dog. Fire!
Can't believe I didn't know that.
Fire!
I'm not gonna do a chili cheese dog.
You're gonna pay for it.
I'm a simple man. I need mustard on my hot dog.
He's a hot dog connoisseur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hot dog man. Yeah.
He's here for the hot dog, not the chili.
Yeah, and I do keep my processed meats to a bare minimum.
Right, yeah. Bologna is where you cut the limit there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't have processed meat on processed meat.
Now, have you decided where's
Pause.
next? And I know you don't tell them ahead of time, but have you decided where's next?
Not yet. I still want to stay in Jasper.
Yeah.
I want to hit Jasper, and then I'll start going out in the other places around Walker County. No, I'm not going to give you spoilers. I know where I'm going, but let's just say that there's a little bit of za there.
Okay.
Ah,
I got you.
Possibly one of our sponsors.
Gotta have a za battle.
That could be good.
Okay.
There's a steak sammy battle and a za battle about to happen. So we're gonna see who levels up. Because I asked yesterday or the day before on Facebook, I was like, who has the best barbecue, pizza, and wings?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Because there's only like you want to spread your wings a little bit.
Uh-huh.
See, like I went to Main Street
Unintended.
Market this week and just tried a sandwich, just a cold cut sandwich.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal.
Main Street Market, I mean, just for the bread alone is worth the price of the sandwich.
That's what makes the sandwich for me, is if I have to buy and pull the sandwich away from me to enjoy that,
Right.
I'm not going to enjoy that.
Right. See, I'm like that too. And I don't like, I'm like a little kid. I don't like edges,
Yeah.
like on anything. I don't like the edge brownie. I don't like an edge piece of bread. Like,
Those are my favorite.
yeah, see, I hate the edges. I don't like the crunchiness of it.
My wife bakes, and she'll like purposely leave the corners for me.
Oh, man. See,
That's love.
you
Yeah.
can have them. I'd give you every corner I had.
James, big uncrustable guy.
Yeah, I'm a big Uncrustable guy.
Hey, Uncrustable Smack.
Yeah.
Little pro tip: put them in the air fryer with some cinnamon on it.
Man. That
breathing
is
heavy.
the only reason I had you on here today was for that tip right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There, if I'm good for anything today, there you go.
We got you.
I've
right
learned.
I've wrapped them in crescent rolls, like got the crescent roll pack and
there. See, now he's going
rolled
crazy.
it up, and then put cinnamon on it as that other layer of doughy.
Dude.
Man,
Do you ever add a little like icing to it or anything?
no, I like cinnamon, just a little. Dash
I like cinnamon too. And I always tell my wife it's a natural aphrodisiac.
Oh, boy.
I do like cinnamon. I still put it in my like Greek yogurt and stuff. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Contrary to what you see on my videos, I still eat healthy 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, let's talk about healthy foods real quick. What's your go-to?
Man, I love me some crock pot chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a barbecue top mix that I go with it, and when you get done cooking it, it tastes like pulled chicken.
Yeah, I can see
Nice.
that.
Pickle
Yeah.
juice, add pickle juice in your crock pot. Pro tip.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
And then ground beef, just 93.7 ground beef, ground turkey. Getting boring there, and then sweet potatoes. Like I eat really boring most of the week.
Hey,
Good
that's
sweet
why you've
potatoes.
lost. How much weight have you lost?
105 pounds.
Are you giving anybody else like tips for that? Like if somebody contacts you on Drake Eats and says, "Hey, I'm 450 pounds and I really want to lose a little bit. Can you be my buddy?" Would you know?
Yeah, I'll gladly tell you how like a good eating program.
And you're not even going to charge them
No,
at
not
this
yet.
point. Maybe in the future.
Yeah, if I gain a bigger following, like one of the things I wanted to do is when I do gain quite a following, I just want to be like, hey guys, this is how I typically eat throughout the day.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because like today's gonna be a low calorie day for me, so I'll work out and then go eat some eggs and then ground beef and sweet potato for dinner.
Well, and it definitely should be a low calorie day after I saw what you ate at Jake's on 4th yesterday.
Yeah, I packed it on. And the bologna sandwich you saw me eating was also my bologna sandwich, so I had that for dinner. But I also ate chicken and sweet potatoes with the bologna sandwich.
Oh man. Yeah.
So it's all about balance. I've learned that because I restricted myself for so long, where I was just like, we're just gonna stay locked in. We're never gonna enjoy anything.
Right.
And I was a miserable son of a gun.
Now I could see that. Now, do you do many sweets?
Yeah, Like I said in my
We heard the sentiment.
Main Street Market video, like baked goods are my weakness.
Yeah.
My wife, like I said, she bakes.
She's a baker.
So once a week, if she feels like it, she bakes something. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta stay away from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'll just nibble on it a little bit.
That's tough. Do you do do you have like intermittent? Do you do like fasting at all, or?
I used to. I used to intermittent fast. I'll go 16 hours off.
That's what I'm on right now.
8 hours eating. And then I went to once a week, I would do a full blown 36-hour fast.
Oh.
But what killed me was I would start binging the next day.
Yeah.
And so it just wasn't helping me out. And I actually gained weight.
Yeah.
And then it was around the holidays. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to take a diet break. And I got back up to I was close to 170. And I was like, man, I've noticed it. I was like, I'm getting big.
I'm getting big at 170.
So when springtime, once we got back from our trip to Disney World, I locked back in. I'm back down to about 151 now.
Nice.
Is that kind of where you want to stay, right around 150?
Yeah, it's a weight I'm comfortable at.
And for people who don't know Drake, he told me before we came on the air that he was at 270. Is that right?
260.
260?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to add that 10 pounds.
My doctor yesterday, he's like, you don't even look like. He had my patient profile.
Oh, he still got the
right
same
there.
picture?
Yeah, he was like, you don't even look like the same person.
Yeah, my doctor has said the same thing, but it was not a compliment. Because I've got an old picture of me that I used for my column in the newspaper, and it does look like a glamour shot almost. And he's like, I love your picture, but you don't look anything like that.
It was funny because everybody always asks me, like, what made you do that? And I'm like, well, first off, I'm stubborn. And they're like, you're never going to lose weight like this in your 30s.
Yeah.
And I was 33 at the time when I started. And I'm 36. I'm in the best shape of my life, even when I was in like high school and college.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you can still do it at whatever age you're at.
And you're staying active, too. Like, are you exercising a good bit? I mean, you go to the gym almost every day, don't you?
7 days a week.
Yeah.
Whether it's recovery, I'm in the gym, or just lifting weights. Yeah.
What's your typical, how long do you stay usually?
Weight days, because I'll do weights and light, steady, what they call steady rate cardio, where I keep my heart rate just held at a perfect, certain rate.
Yeah.
So
my pacemaker does that for me.
I need one of those. As much caffeine as I consume.
Yeah.
I'm normally in there for about an hour and a half on those days, but just straight recovery cardio days, I'm on 30 minutes or so.
Right. Well, and that's what everybody says, 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
And really, they only say, 5 days a week or 4 days a week?
Yeah, you don't need to don't strictly just do cardio. That's one of the biggest things I learned, because when I first started in the gym, all I would do is just go run or walk.
Right.
When I started lifting weights is when I saw the biggest changes.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I mean, just through my experience as far as health issues and things go, I've been through cardiac rehab twice now, and weights was a big, they don't want you lifting a ton, but they want you doing weightlifting as well as the cardio to help your heart and make everything stronger.
Yeah. And I don't run anymore.
Do you not?
No.
What if somebody's chasing you?
I will run.
Okay.
I know I can run. I just
Right.
choose not to. Because I'll be I live on a dead end street, so I can.
Oh yeah,
I can go up and down, and there's times I'll just trigger a little wind sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to show you still got it.
Yeah, just make sure I can still do it. But the one thing I will say in your 30s is your joints.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You got to be a little more careful.
Yeah.
Because I woke up one day and I was like, man, my hamstrings are dead.
Yeah.
I can't bend over. I can't stand up.
Every now and then you feel like you need a little WD-40.
Dude.
Yeah. I wish just squeeze like the Tin Man.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what it's like. Now we're getting late on time, and we haven't talked about wrestling yet. What did you think about WrestleMania? It was last weekend. You had to have watched it. And...
If it wasn't for night 2, it'd have been trash.
Oh man, night 1.
That's the general consensus around here.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Night 1 was like a Saturday Night's Main Event episode.
And that was the night I was most hyped for.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Cody guy.
Right.
Been a big Randy guy too. So I was really looking forward to that match, and I thought they did well getting McAfee out of the way there early on. But when he came back, I'm like, okay, come on.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. And now he says he's done. So is
I don't
he
think
done?
he's not
No
done.
way.
I don't think he's done either. They can't just drop that like that.
It's a work.
He'll be back for SummerSlam.
How about Brock Lesnar retiring? Was that a work or was that legit? And there's really heat behind the scenes.
That's one of those. It's the same with like the Seth Rollins injury. I'm not too sure.
That's how I am. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because
But knowing how crazy Brock is, it really could have been nobody knew, and he decided I'm going to take my boots off, and this is it.
the reason I think it's also a shoot is because when he wrestled Cody at that one pay-per-view, he shook his hand and all that, and Cody was like, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Right, yeah.
So
Then turned on him the next night.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Well, and they even had announced him for Raw this week, and then he wasn't there.
yeah.
And, everything I'm reading saying it's because him and Triple H got in a shouting match at WrestleMania and all this. But you never know if any of that's true.
But that's the thing is somebody like Brock Lesnar, I think when they are ready to hang it up, it's time to hang it up.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
it's been 21 years
Yeah.
since his debut on the main roster. So, like, I mean, come on.
He didn't look in great shape either.
Yeah, he's lost the step as far as just being in good shape.
I mean, I can't critique anybody.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you can tell, like, he's in his late 40s if he's not already 50.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's right at my age. He's like 40. I think he's 48.
Yeah, he is.
He's still a monster.
Yeah,
But,
because Cena was 48. Now he looks great still.
yeah, Cena leaned out
Yeah.
a lot.
And for the movies and everything.
Yeah.
And then Punk's 48 also, and he's still going. I mean, he's telling some great stories in the ring.
Yeah, and just like their story for this match was he just got outlasted.
Right. Yeah.
And that's cool. I think he's actually done.
That's what I'm thinking too. Unless they just
But so
throw a ton of cash at him.
He
He's
is.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's
This
in
is his hometown.
I think he's not going to pop up till maybe 2 or 3 weeks before then.
Right.
If he does.
And even then, like, I don't think they'll go the route that everybody was expecting of putting with Gunter at this point. Like,
No.
it'll be something else.
I think if anything, that's probably why he did. Is like, I don't want a job to this guy that's the career killer.
Yeah, I think that's why he did it too.
And so
And I
he's like,
almost think Rey Mysterio pulled one of those too, because they were saying that he was going to retire and face Gunter at WrestleMania, and he was supposedly hurt, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden he's healthy enough to be in a ladder match.
and taking some serious bumps.
Yeah, yeah,
Like-
that one's iffy to me too.
Everybody it kills me when people say wrestling's fake, and then you see a almost 50-year-old dude just going through a ladder upside down.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
He knows how to fall.
Yeah.
He's been doing it his whole life, you know.
Excuse me, I'm coughing. I was out at the Cordova game last night, and that pollen has gotten to me.
It's pollen season.
Yeah, it's rough.
Everything's covered in yellow.
Anything else, Drake, before we go? Where do people find you? Where do they go to?
You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is Drake Eats 64, and then definitely plug Hootin' and Hollering. You tune into Hootin' and Hollering every single week on your favorite podcast platform or YouTube.
It's on all of them. Subscribe to it so you get it every week.
It's a must.
It's a must listen to most of the time. Yes.
Yeah, if you like Matt Mitchell, you'll love us.
Honestly, I don't like Matt Mitchell very much. No, I'm kidding. I'm the newspaper publisher that got along with him. There was another one that did not.
I've learned so much from that guy in the past 2 years that we've been doing the podcast, and that's what kind of helped me do the food reviews. Is just watching how he works.
Well, and he works really hard at what he does, and
Yeah.
he just has a really good brain for branding and putting himself out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we did a Bless Your Rank video with him, and when you see what goes into that, that's when you're this isn't just a 29-minute point and shoot kind of video. Like,
Right.
We were there for like an hour.
Now, what were y'all ranking?
We did wrap snacks.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What was the best?
It was like a honey barbecue ranch.
Boosie's probably.
No, it was Migos.
Oh, yeah. I've had those.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
It was ooh wee wavy honey barbecue ranch. That was it. Because we kept saying ooh wee wavy.
It sounds good though.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody go find that episode, or go find that Bless Your Rank. It's got all the guys in it, and like I said, tune in every week on Hootin' and Holler, and it's four guys sitting around that love each other and joke around with each other.
On some couches from Empire.
Right? Yeah. Now, where did those couches come from? Because it looks like the same couches I had in my trailer in Empire back in like 1989 or so.
They came from my grandparents' basement.
Did it really?
Yeah.
So it's right there then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Phillipstown Road, yeah.
If people don't know about Coon Creek and Phillipstown Road, I mean, I can't tell you anything
Get
about
you
it.
mapping.
You're not living.
No, you're not living. And just the mere fact that myself and Drake survived Empire, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Surviving Empire would be a great reality show.
New Empire is not the Empire we grew up in. That's what I always tell people.
Yeah, totally different.
When I tell them I'm from Empire, they're like, oh. And I'm like, listen,
The
not
real
the same.
Not to say, yeah.
I could ride my bike up and down the road and be okay.
You and my sister, what, y'all were riding four-wheelers all the time, wasn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake's the same age as my younger sister, who's the baby of the family.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
They hung out together up in Empire.
Slinging mud on that 4-wheeler.
Let's go.
Well, all right, guys. Thanks for listening today, Drake. Thanks for coming in. It will not be the last time that Drake's here. We'll have you in just to chit chat when you're not too busy with your other friends. me and Bryan are the cast off friends.
Nah.
We'll be here.
I love
We're
you
lucky
guys.
you are.
Y'all are
Thanks for
multiple.
noticing.
Y'all made multiple appearances on Passage R, so I love you guys.
That's right. Yeah.
Dude,
I
thank
appreciate
you,
y'all
man.
having me.
Guys, thanks for listening all this week. We've had a great week. Next week, I know booked right now, we've got Greg Barnes is going to be coming in next Thursday. Mike Elliott, his opponent in the race for House of Representatives District 13. Mike Elliott's coming in on Tuesday. Seems like I've got at least one other one booked already, but we will have a busy week next week. And then that's it. This weekend, have a great weekend. Go check out Drake Eats, and then let that kind of be your direction on what you need to eat this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Spiritual guide.
Be your food guide.
Yeah, let him be your food. Look at that guy. Like, does he not look like he's going to know about food?
That one.
Yeah, that one, not you.
No, I do know about food.
And now I do have to ask one question before we go. Where'd the mustache come from? When did we decide on mustache?
When I got rid of my double chin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've always been proud of my jawline, so now I can show it off again.
You kind of got a favor of the guy on the Pringles can.
I like that.
Yeah, or Dominic Mysterio, if you had long hair.
I like that. Yeah. If I had long hair, for sure. People say I look more like my dad now.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, seeing the pictures of your dad. Well, all right, guys, thanks for listening. Until Monday, be kind and love, and we'll see you next time on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.